What's up, everybody? Well, this is the first video of my Asus G15 Advantage with the new camera. Do not mind the random flickering. The keyboard's not broken. That just so happens to happen with this setup that I've got now. There might be a setting I can tweak to make it stop doing that, but just know all the LEDs are fine. I did not break anything. That is just because of the new camera I got. It's a lot more complicated than my old school one. Anyway, though, so in this video, I figured we would do Flight Sim with FSR, since it had an update that had that come out not too long ago, apparently, and I did not know about it. So somebody requested that I do FSR on this laptop with Flight Sim. Now, again, I don't really know how to play the game, so I'll probably just do what I did last time and just go into the training missions and then just have it fly me around in autopilot until I crash or whatever. Well, probably won't play it that long, but if I do crash, it's whatever. Who cares? At least we can see how it runs. So I figured I'd just go through some of the settings real quick. Probably go try, the normal low through high on with FSR instead of, we've already done it just low through high and ultra and all that good stuff before. So I figured, why don't we go and do what the guy said and get some FSR in now. So we're gonna get a little screen recorded and a little camera too. I'm gonna have to come up with a way actually to put this guy on my table to actually screen record. I don't think just setting it on the table is gonna quite cut it. We'll see, but I don't think it'll be tall enough to look right. Maybe a little box or something. Anyway, let's hop on into the settings. I'm sitting blabbering on and on about a whole bunch of nonsense. Well, alright, we're gonna try out some Flight Sim here. So let's look over the settings real quick. This is all about FSR too, by the way. So we're gonna go all the way from FSR quality all the way up to here, all the way down to we're just gonna leave it on quality, and then we're just gonna go from low to ultra graphics settings. Because otherwise, if I went through all the different graphics settings on every single level, then man, this would probably be an hour-long video. So that's what I decided to do. So we're just gonna leave FSR on quality again, just to confirm, and then we're just gonna mess with the graphics settings, go from low to ultra, and then we'll go camera gameplay at the end too. But anyway, let's go hop in the game and see how low fares. Well, here we go with some FSR quality with the game on low. We're just gonna keep it on quality and go all the way up to ultra and see how the frames do the whole time. Now I'm pretty sure at 1080p it'll do fine, stay over 60 the whole time, but we have to find out. And there's only one way to find out, and that's to play a little bit.
Attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
It almost sounds like she's saying attitude instead of altitude. Is that a different thing from altitude, or am I just hearing her wrong?
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude.
Nope, that time it sounded like she said altitude, right?
Airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
The hell I can't.
Keep working on it, you'll get better. Now let's level back out.
Well, I'm already doing a lot better.
Dangerous situation. Now let's level back out.
Because if in normal ones with the keyboard and mouse, I already would have crashed into the fucking.
And our altitude is stable. You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
I sure did. I'm good at that.
Now let's level back out. Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. That's good.
Yeah, I must have just heard her wrong. It sounds like she's saying altitude now.
Until the descent
Yoke.
attitude line matches the horizon.
Pressing on the yoke too much is no joke.
That attitude. As
I can fly the plane great. No, not really.
Altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up.
Anyway, though, why don't we move on now? Well, now we're going to do FSR 2 quality with the game on medium now. So let's just scroll through these settings real quick here. Still trying to figure out an efficient way to roll down through the settings here. I almost called them comments. Oops, where are you going, Mister? Misty's deciding to hang out, or maybe not sure. Anyway, we've reached the bottom, so it's time to get into the game. Alright, now for some medium graphics quality with FSR on quality. So, let's go see how it does now. Still getting hundreds of FPS, at least at this particular view. It obviously changes as you move it around and whatnot.
Gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. wobbly wobbly. While making a climb.
I'm just watching the back of my tail just go up and down ever so slightly. It's amazing how little you have to move
Now let's level back out.
the different rudders and whatnot for it to do meaningful things.
Our speed is increasing.
It's like having a car with a super sensitive steering wheel. I've had ones where you can literally, like back when I was younger and didn't have a lot of money, I had some cars that had such bad steering, you could turn them about, I don't know, 10 degrees to the left and right, and it still didn't fucking do anything. Although my friend beat me there. He had this manual Integra where you could literally just like put it in gear and then like slam the freaking stick for the shifter all over the place and it would just stay in gear. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. And he's like, no, it's not supposed to do that. Of course, this was back when we were really young. I didn't know very much about cars. I still don't know a shit ton about cars, but I at least know enough now. Anyway, though, seems to be doing pretty good, so why don't we move on? Well, now let's do some FSR 2 quality now with some high-end global rendering quality. So, first, though, let's cruise through the settings so you can see what all of it changed. 4x4. Anyway, there we go. That is the bottom. So now, to the game. Now for FSR quality with the graphic settings on high-end. We definitely drop under 100 a little bit, but the game is definitely starting to look pretty nice now. And obviously this is, for me anyway, more than playable. I don't know what people that like to play this game like the FPS to be. I don't know if they're alright with 30, 60, 100 and whatever, you know. So figured I would do this for the guy who requested. Hopefully he sees the video, because so many requests came in, I lost the freaking tab that I had him. Usually if I've got somebody who has a request now, I'll just keep the tab open on one of my computers. That way I can constantly go and go, okay, what did he want? He wanted this, 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 and this. All right, instead of trying to just remember it all. Whenever I try to remember it all, I feel like I just skip people's requests, and then I feel sad because I didn't, you know, do what they wanted. And the whole point of this channel is to do games on this laptop and my other stuff like the Steam Deck and whatnot, just so everybody can see how it runs. I am not very good at this though. I don't think the pilot is in my future list of jobs or careers.
Gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
Right.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Oh, I think I figured out a way to get that 20 seconds bullshit. Alright, yep, I finally got the check mark on that at least, so that's something. I'll take it.
Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable.
Anyway, though, now we'll move on. Well, last up, we've got some FSR 2 quality with the game on Ultra. So let's cruise through the settings one more time here, and then we'll do the same settings with camera as well after this. Even though 1080p shouldn't, you know, affect it since I'm with the capture card, I still like doing the camera because people like seeing it. So now to the game. Well, here we are with Ultra with FSR on quality. And we're still staying above 60 so far, so that's pretty good. This is only 1080p though, well, less than that since we have FSR on, but still, more than playable FPS so far, so good. Let's just slowly go around and see if we find any areas where we get super frame drops, like down under 60 or something. No, seems to be good so far. Seems like you're up for like a mid-70s, whatchamacallit, FPS at 1080p on Ultra anyway with FSR. Which tells me probably wouldn't be able to quite do Ultra even at 1080p in this game. I think this game is really hard to run on Ultra. But after seeing how great it looks, I can see why. It's definitely one of the more photorealistic games I've played. Or Sims, or whatever you want to call it. And I haven't really played much of it, just gotten gameplay, I should say. I keep hearing beeps. It's probably like, hey, you're gonna die, stop doing what you're doing, idiot. But luckily this is just a game, so I can't harm myself or others by dropping a plane down on their house or something, so this is good. Yeah, I probably did. They said something earlier about not going over 30 degrees when you make a turn, so yeah, I could see that.
Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter,
anyway, I think that's probably good enough, so now, why don't we go ahead and move on to a little camera gameplay now. Well, alright guys, let's have a quick look through the settings real fast here. We're going to just do 1080p, FSR quality on Ultra, since that seemed to be doing pretty good, and we'll just try to get a little bit of some gameplay in here. I have to be careful not to, like, move this over certain things, otherwise I'll change settings as I go down. But, alright. That's good enough. I think we shall hop into the game now. Wow, alright. Here we are, flying around.
Let's get familiar with your surroundings.
Alright, yes, let's.
Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
We do.
This is Red Rock territory.
Okay, so you can do that. That's pretty neat.
Spot the Sedona Airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find.
Alright.
There you go. Visual confirmation on the airport.
Alright. Pretty damn good looking game even at 1080p. Well, it's not really 1080p because we got FSR on, but it still looks really good.
We already talked about basic controls while we were on the ground. Time to see how it all feels in the air.
Okay.
The aircraft is currently set to a cruise attitude. The position it should be in for regular flight.
Okay.
Alright, now let's try making it to a turn by moving the yoke.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Now, I remember trying to do this with the keyboard where I tried to do this and then I instantly died. Okay.
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay. Can do. Maybe. Not sure if I can handle that or not, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm trying to let the instructor do stuff, but they're not doing anything else. Did I break the game? What did I do here? What's going down? Okay, now they're gonna go back over this way. Are they gonna have me land? Well, that's gonna be a fireball waiting to happen. Still a really nice looking game though. And we're just barely able to stay above 60 FPS, at least so far. There might be some places in this game where you might not be able to, of course. I'm just doing the training missions after all. Some clouds. Big old city. Taking him a long time to show me how to do the right-hand turn. Oh, here we go. All right, let's turn. Let's go. Let's do a right turn. Damn, that was pretty fucking intense. Seriously though, I'm not being sarcastic. I don't think I can handle that. We are probably going to die the second he has me try this shit. Just throwing that out. If he lets me try by then. Video might go on so long, I might not get a chance to even do anything. Man, this guy's just flying all over the place, isn't he? Still cool. This is exactly what I needed to show off the game, though. Since I'm not good at flying, we just let this instructor do all the work for us. Also kind of curious to see how this game does on my secondary and primary computer, too. But I still want to do 1440p on here, too. Let's just look around in the cockpit here too, just real quick, since I don't think we did this at all during screen recorded. Lots of fucking attention to detail, that's for sure. A lot quieter in here too. Oh, I like how that she tells you what all the fucking things do. Well, not all the things, but some stuff. Anyway, though, why don't we go wrap this video on up? I think that's plenty of gameplay. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Microsoft Flight Sim and FSR. Now, I didn't go through every single FSR setting, because I figured that would take a little too long, but I figured what the guy mainly wanted to see was FSR Ultra with a game on Ultra, so I at least went through all the settings, from low all the way to Ultra, with FSR on quality. Because really, much under quality and balance don't look that great, and you can still tell something's going on with balance, so I like to stay at least with quality and with FSR. I might go down to balanced or performance with DLSS, but even those two look a little off. But regardless, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. It is now time for me to go head on over and hook the monitor back up and try this all over again at 1440p. Might just freaking have the one guy fly us around the whole time. I mean, sure, I can't control the plane, but then less chance of it doing that shit where it was just, oh, black screen, you didn't do what it told me to do. Black screen, you didn't do what it told you to do, over and over again. That happened quite a few times, and I don't like that. But whatever, I'm sure people forgive me. They know I don't know how the hell to play this game. I mean, it's pretty realistic, so of course I'm not gonna know how to fly a fucking plane. But I figure if I do the training missions, maybe I'll at least learn a thing or two. So figured, fuck it. But it goes on so long, I never get to take control. I went for like 7 minutes before and it still didn't give me control over it. I don't know if I glitched it out or what. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video, because I sure enjoyed making it. And until the next video, peace out, guys.